Congratulations on the win. Just talk about what went well for the team tonight, and building on last week's win.
Well, I think the players executed the game plan almost to perfection. I think I am very, very proud of how they've been able to perform like that in such a short space of time, and still with a lot of problems with players that they want to help the team, but they're still not fully ready to do it. And how they go out there in such a difficult place like this one, dominate the game offensively, defensively. Again, we are close to 20 shots and really limiting the opposition to almost anything. I think from start to finish, the girls executed the style, how we are with the ball, how we are without the ball, created the chances. Very, very happy that Lynn got that goal. I think everyone really perform a high level in a very difficult place to come and play. So yeah, credit to every player that went out there today. There was some people saying a lot about the team, and for me, seeing how the players are playing, it fills me with pride that they get these results that they deserve, and now they're ready for San Diego.
Thank you, Juan. And we'll go straight into questions. We've got Jenna and Peyton. We'll start with Jenna, and then have a follow-up and go to Peyton.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Second win in a row. Really wanted to ask about Macy Bell. Got her first start and a full 90. Just kind of what you've seen from her, the team's only rookie, and how you assessed her performance tonight as an outside back.
Well, I think, performance. No, I think she helped the team defensively in a fantastic way. I can't remember any time that Houston goes through on her side. I think her jumping off the line as she was anticipating, also aerially, and then on the ball, she did a super performance. We've been working with her to try to help her get ready, to be ready for when this opportunity came. And super proud of her. It's difficult when you come into the league and play like her, captain, playing almost every minute, adapting to a new environment, to a new role, to grow within it. And I'm so proud that today she was able to play, to perform how she did, to get a clean sheet in her first start as a fullback in this case. And I think we could all see why she is a Gotham player. Very, very proud of Macy today.
Absolutely. And then with Jenna Neiswanger, she had a pretty tough battle there on the left, and I know she picked up that early yellow card. I know with the 3-game week, there's probably a lot of planned, rotation and really going into the depth chart. But how much of the decision to take her off was because of the yellow, or how much of it was just because you need to rest up for another quick turnaround with a game in San Diego?
Yeah, obviously for us always the priority is the health and safety of the players. We know that playing, especially traveling, playing 2 games away in this weather is difficult for everyone. So we knew that at some point people deserve to play like Macy today, and then Brew came on and did fantastically well. We're trying to first prioritize the health and safety, but then also obviously when you're a defender, you got a yellow card, and we could feel they were really trying to attack a lot down that side. So we trust in Bruna to do that job. We put Jazz as well there to help because Lynn was probably, after such a long time away, really pushing, and I think it worked really well. Credit to Jenna for her performance. Again, she doesn't get an assist, but the same as our last win, the goal comes from her cross. So very, very happy with her. I think her performances are growing. She's, again, in the environment. I think for her it's been an adaptation, going back and forth with the national team, which is fantastic because that means that she's doing really well with us. I'm very proud of her performance today. She dominated. She knows how to play with a yellow card, also very important as a pro player. Very, very happy with her, and looking forward to see if she's with the team on Sunday.
Yeah, no, great performance for sure. Thank you so much. Congrats again on the win. See you this weekend.
Thank you. Thank you, Jenna.
Next, we'll go to Peyton.
Hi, Juan. Thanks for the time. I was wondering, with the amount of shots you guys are getting off, with the amount of chances, what is that next step to go from winning goals or winning games by 1 goal to seeing a better scoreline, since you seem to be more cohesive defensively at this point?
Well, I think it's the way that we're playing, no? See, when you play how we do without the ball, we know we can be really good with the ball. It's the message I've been saying. I think apart from, the first game that we won, it was a tough game in Portland, but we won. Key moments, and I think every other game, I think we've dominated every statistic apart from the Washington game, and that's where we play. We have our clear style. We know that we shot, I think today we were on 20 shots and the opposition shots 3 times, and we dominate the ball and we dominate the game is played on the opposite half, then we have more chances to win. Then it's key moments. I think obviously we scored that fantastic goal related to the game plan that we had. And then we had a lot of chances. I think the team was really good today in offensive set pieces. I don't know how many times we were so close to score. We were close to scoring in open play. I think, this is the way. I don't think we need to change anything. We just need to trust on these players that have an amazing ability. Suddenly key moments, no? Like Lynn is being the one scoring the last game and in this game, and we know that if we have players like her having those chances, the balls are going to go in the back of the net, no? So yeah.
Thank you. And then I was just wondering, as you said, you've been very statistically dominant, either from those numbers or something that we don't see in the stats. Are there any players who you think should be credited who we aren't necessarily recognizing at this point in time?
Well, I think every player that is going on with the Gotham shirt is putting performances that are worthy of this club. Look at Anne. She's been fantastic. I think Emily and Sam at the back, they've been so solid. The fullbacks with those rotations that we're doing, they've been great. Today just rested and Crystal came on the team. She was really, really good. Ella Stevens, I think maybe she's been a player that didn't have a start until these last 2 games, and what 2 performances, no? In every goal we've had so far. Esther working in between the lines, Neely Mari. I think every player that is playing is doing it at high level, and I think they are being able to execute and do a lot of things on the ball and a lot of things off the ball. This league, to don't concede goals, we all know is super difficult, and we're doing a very good job there at the moment. I think it's always no one player winning a game. It's a full squad. We're seeing people now coming into the team like Rose Lavelle. Exciting times ahead, no?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And then as we look ahead, Coach, moving on from this game, I know there's a bit of celebration, but we do have San Diego on the weekend. How are you approaching that match, and what are you looking forward to?
Yeah, well, I always tell the players to live the moment, to enjoy the moment. At the same time, tomorrow morning we have a session, recovery and training to get ready to go to San Diego to win that game. I think we are, again, preparing, looking at us, looking at our style, looking at who we want to be on a football pitch, with time, with more players coming in, more time training, more chemistry, more understanding of the style. I think the team is growing. We can see that. And really looking forward, no? I think to go to San Diego. Last year we lost in that game over there, and we want to obviously we have very good memories of that stadium. So we want to make sure that we stay with good memories now.
Thank you. And Jenna or Peyton, any final questions?
No, I'm all set. Thanks again, both, for your time.
I have
Thank you,
one.
Jenna. Thank you, Peyton. Oh, you got another question, Peyton?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
If you don't mind. Have you
No,
noticed if
absolutely. I
there's
have all the time for you.
have you noticed this year compared to last season if there are any changes, or does it feel like there are any changes in how teams are preparing for you? As you said, your team is much more, it's a team that is doing everything. It's not just a single player. They don't have to focus on singling out like Lynn or Esther, or they could do that and you're still going to have a lot of threats. So is the approach of other teams towards you something you've noticed any change in?
Well, I think that in general it seems to be that teams are they really don't want to give us any space. We are dominating, I think, a little bit more the ball. And I think teams are trying to be maybe a little bit more direct in certain cases, but not really. I think every last year it was the same. Every coach, every team tried to do their own thing against us, like every team. But what we know is we want to be loyal to ourselves. We know that with our style we can combat the different scenarios that the opposition give us. The player for our work is to help the players to recognize those scenarios. Today, obviously, we play against very special tactic. From Houston, it looks like a 3-5-2 at times as a 4-4-2. They very flexible in those structures, and I think for us it is a challenge every game, and that's why I love this league. It's really, really good in terms of demanding a lot from the players every game, but also demanding a lot from us coaches every game.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peyton.
And
Thank
with
you,
that,
Jenna.
we
Thank you,
will end
Krista.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Juan
Okay.
Carlos.
Thank you.